Hello everybody and very good morning to you. I'm International Master Sopiko Guramishvili here for you on Chess 24. And before we will start to watch the very interesting Banter Blitz event in Paris Grandchester, we're gonna warm up a bit, so you're gonna play with me 5-minute blitz games today. We have Banter Blitz with 5-minute blitz games, so premium members, please do challenge me for 5-minute blitz games. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna choose one of you, and while I'll be playing with you, I'll be commenting on my moves, on your moves, so I hope we're gonna have lots of fun. I think most of you already know how it works, so you have to go on my profile or you have to search Sopiko, then you have to push the button challenge Sopiko and I will get the challenge. Okay, let's get started and we will see who's gonna be the first one to play. Let's see. Lots of challenges for now. And the first one will be Mr. Doji. Mr. Doji will be the first one. I remember him from my commentary with Jan about the candidates tournament. And he is a big fan of Mr. Doji, so I will try to play Mr. Doji for the first time. I think we didn't play yet, so here we go. I'm with white pieces and we'll start with e4, bishop c4. This is the thing I am kind of playing nowadays. 2 knights also possible, of course, to accept the pawn sacrifice with knight g5, but let's not do it for now. Bishop e7, also a very much played move, but mostly bishop c5 to go to Italian. And let's see what Mr. Doji is up to. I think he already has quite fine position. Okay. I don't really like what's going on here, but should we try to take this or not? That's the question. I think we should take it, because after d takes c4, then bishop e7, f5 was my worry. So now we have opposite colored bishops, but my problem is that I have doubled pawns, yeah, these pawns, they are not giving much, especially after bishop g4. I have to do something about it, probably with rook e3, very ugly move, but what to do? That's life. I didn't get very nice position, but I will try to I will try to somehow somehow do something about it. h3, bishop f5, and let's get away from this pin. Queen e1, so that my knight is free and there is no e4 coming. But then I have to do something with my bishop. e4, still e4, but I'm not sure about it, because I anyway wanted to go knight d2 and I don't see how the e4 pawn is protected. I think it would be much better to go with queen somewhere, queen e6 or queen d6, and then play f6. Not sure about e4. But let's see. Mr. Dodgy is dangerous. So what does he want? If I take on e4, he cannot take back, but maybe he can. He can play something like, let's say knight e4. If bishop f3 right away, I have knight g3. So knight e4, bishop, rook e4, rook e4, bishop f3. That's his idea. But then there is a mate on e8, so this doesn't work. So I will f5 maybe. Knight e4, f5. Knight goes somewhere. Yeah, knight c5 is fine. Okay, let's take it. Maybe rook e4 was more challenging. Maybe rook e4 was better. Rook e4, queen e4. But then queen e4, knight e4, rook e8. If I move my knight, rook e5. Okay. So, what's going on here? If I play knight, rook g3, probably something like queen c6. But what if I play just a calm move, knight g3, using the fact that you cannot move the knight because it's a pin, and I want f4, and maybe I will want to take the bishop. f6. f6 is of course a move. Then I can play b3 probably. Knight d3 can be played. Right, knight d3. I can probably play queen d2, or I can take it. No, I will play queen d2. If you take my bishop, I will take with the queen. Rook e3, queen e3, and yeah, pawn is a pawn. It is on queen side, doubled, but it's still a pawn, right, guys? Or not? Okay, I think I can play something like this. Or it's too scary. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. So knight c1, I'm going to take on e8, queen e8, rook c1. Yeah, looks fine. Okay. It was scary. Oh, this one is hanging. Should not be clumsy. Okay, this one doesn't work. Let's go here. Okay, we can give that one. Doesn't want to take it. Okay, ambitious. Ooh, what I'm doing? Oh, okay. Let's go back. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Ooh. It's scary. Bishop d3 is a very, very scary. Okay, let's, oh, I can't take it. Queen f1. Resign. That's very, very sad. Ooh. Yeah, I panicked in the end. I think everything was going fine, but I panicked somewhere like here. I thought that I'm still thinking that e4 was not a good move. I still think that e4 was a blunder after knight d2, queen g6, and maybe here rook e4, queen e4. This one can be also played, though I'm not sure about it because I don't like that rook e1 is coming. So I took knight e4. My idea was that if rook e4 with bishop f3 idea, then rook e8 is mate. So bishop f3 didn't work. Instead of rook e4, bishop f3, then knight g3. So knight e5 was a strong move, knight g3 and f6. I think here I could have played better, but I don't know. Knight d3. Yeah, I thought that here this wins a piece, or it doesn't. Maybe this one, this doesn't win a piece. So knight h5 directly is interesting. If queen h5, then rook d3, and rook e3 should be played first, as far as I understand. Can I play knight f4 here? This is very interesting, guys. If I can play knight f4, then I'm winning. Knight f4 is not possible because, okay, let's see, because of queen d8, I say. But then there is rook e8, so I'm losing actually because queen g2 is a big threat, and yeah, I'm losing. So knight f4 doesn't work. But I can take queen e3, take here, and yeah, I can go something like bishop a3 with a just pawn up position. So queen c2 was a bit of panic move, but still, this is not something that yeah, should be lost like this. So I was a bit afraid of queen e2, knight e2, and rook d2. I didn't want to give up my extra double pawn, and after queen b2, queen e5, here is the typical panic thing, but I did panic when I disconnected, so I thought that this move doesn't make any sense. Initiative is for black, and yeah, Mr. Doji with queen f4 and h5 played brilliantly here, so thank you very much. And I hope that I'm not talking here just like this, so I will try to see. Please do write if you hear me and if everything is fine, and if the stream is fine now, and if everything is good. All fine. Thank you very much, Easy Rider. Jan, hey, it's all good. Oh, Jan, I'm sorry. I disappointed you because I know how hard it is for you to see me losing against Mr. Doji, but that's how life is. Sorry about that. All right, guys, let's pick another Jan's favorite. Jan, tell me who's your favorite except Mr. Doji. And I will choose. Okay. Jan is writing, I'm not willing to accept that losing to Mr. Doge is how life is. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I will still be working for Chess24 next coming months. But I have to make it up that losing to Mr. Doji is not accepted by Jan. Oh, Jesus. Too bad for me. My bad. Okay. And I'm gonna choose somebody called Draw Knife of Death. Wow. That's a very interesting name. Draw Knife of Death. Okay, here we go. E4, I'm gonna play the Knight of Sicilian, and you guys can find my series on Chess24 about Knight of. And let's see which line I'm gonna face. Bishop E3. I'll play Bishop E6 first. Will I face the line I always do or not? Let's see. I'm always playing B4 here, and everybody, oh, sorry, is not going the way I know they should go. So let's see if Draw Knife of Death can do it. Jan probably knows that it's a bad line. Though it's not that bad. It's a very playable one, but it's not the main one, of course. It's a pity today I found out that the device that I am using to read the commands, Bishop G5. Usually people take Bishop B6, but Bishop G5 is another way, of course, to play. Here I can take on D5 with Knight BD5, but then I have to take into consideration Queen D5, Knight D5, Bishop D8, Rook D8, Rook D5, and I'm piece down. So that's not my plan, definitely. I can go something like Bishop E7, and on Queen B4 I can take on D5. Let's say Knight FD5, Bishop E7, I can take on B4, Rook D8, Bishop D8, and Rook D8. That's one thing. Another thing is to play just Queen E7, and then I have to be ready for some Queen E4, Castle, Rook D5, F5, Rook D3. I'm not a big fan of that, so I will probably take here, and then I'll take on D8, A3, Knight C6, or Knight D5. I'm afraid I lost the pawn though on A6, which was not expected. So I have to think where is better to go. Probably on D5, because then I can at least bother him with Knight E3 or Knight F4. First I should castle. And then I have to think how to get some compensation for these monster pawns on queen side. If I don't do anything, then of course they will queen at some point. Even A4 right now. Bishop B7, but I anyway wanted to get out of here. So I will go knight e3. Rook d2, I guess. Knight. If I play rook b8, bishop e4, f5, bishop d3, f4. If yeah, I'll do that. Bishop a6 also can be played, but then I don't get the idea of bishop b7. Anyways, oh, what I was telling you about the device, that it was out of battery, so now I am not able to read the chat during the games, but I will definitely take a look at it after I'm done. Yeah, bishop a6 is another way to play, and what to do now? d6 pawn is hanging, so either I have to play rook d8 or d5. d5, knight c5. I think I would go for d5 anyway, because knight c5 doesn't scare me that much, and if something and rook e1, I can play d4 and hope that knight d4, ed4, rook d4 doesn't work. He would have 3 pawns on the queen side, but a piece is a piece. All right. King b1. Interesting. I can play something like knight a4 just to pin the knight, and maybe have some ideas with rook b6, rook b8, at some point knight c2. Interesting. I don't think that I don't think I'm worse. With these 2 knights, I can't be worse. Okay, f4, f6. I thought bishop. Can I take knight c2? But then bishop c4. Oh, that's a trick. Okay, that's a big trick. So I will just go here, rook c8. Take, and now bishop d3. That was it. Okay, for now, I don't like it. Okay, let's go g6. Does he want to sacrifice? Maybe he wants to sacrifice, but I will go anyway like this. He offers me a draw. I will accept it because I have 30 seconds left and I don't want to panic again. But yeah, I do think that my position is pretty okay. I don't know if I'm much better or not. Maybe I'm not better anyhow. I wanted to play rook e8, bishop e4, and then something like knight c4 to get this pawn under attack. But yeah, I drew knife of death. Okay guys, let me see if you, by the way, have any questions, please do ask because I'm going to read the chat from time to time, and if you're interested in anything, don't be shy, feel free to ask, and thanks for the game. Oh, Jan is saying that he thought about doing a video series on exchange love to spice it up a bit, and that would be a great idea, Jan, because I would definitely be the first one to watch it. I actually watched all of Jan's videos and they are great. They are really, really great. And I was playing the Nimso Indian with Queen C2, all his lines, which was advised in the video series for a very, very long time. Okay, let me accept another one. So far, I'm not doing good. 1 loss and 1 draw. I need definitely to win against somebody who has a Magnus picture on the profile. And C028. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, I've got white pieces again. So I will start again with E4. You know, guys, I'm not very experienced with E4, but I'm getting there. I already have video series on against Sicilian, on closed Sicilian. So I will just play something I don't think is very theoretical. Okay, so I don't know anything that is going on here. I just want to develop my pieces. Don't have any ambitions on an advantage. So let's see. Something going on or not? Probably not. So if I play bishop e3, he wants to play knight g4, and that bothers me a bit. If I play bishop g3, then e d4 and some knight jump is good for him, so I will just take it. Knight e5 is not good because I'll take everything, and f7 pawn is hanging. So d takes e5, d takes e5, and where should I go with with my bishop? That's my main question. If I go bishop g3, that feels a bit awkward, to be honest, but maybe that's the way, because after bishop e3 I don't want to get under knight g4. So let's go to g3 first. Let's use the fact that he cannot move the knight on d7. So if castle, I can go knight f3 probably. And at some point I can castle long. Do I need my knight on f3 or not? That's the question. Oh, sorry. I would say why not? So knight f3, long castle, probably something like queen e7. Black should try to defend this pawn first and then do something with this bishop. I'm tiny bit afraid that if I will castle long, then the problem will be queenside attack with a6, b5, and all these pawns coming. I am not a big fan of it. So what I will do is I'm gonna give up my bishop. If you want to take it, please do so. and I will just castle short. I'll castle short and then I'll play on d file. Rook ad1, queen probably goes somewhere, on e7. And can I play something like queen d6? Let's say in case of queen e7, queen d6, I want to take on g6, so be careful. Queen d6, rook d6, king h7, rook d1, no queen e7, okay. I'll go on b3 anyway. But now queen e7 would be a mistake because b5 kind of weakened the c6 pawn as well. So if I would get a chance to get my rook on d6, then it would be great. But queen b6 is on the board. And what does he want? I can still play queen d6 with the idea of queen g6, and if king h7, then e5 pawn is hanging, so I guess knight g3 hg should be included, and that is right. Now king h7. And what about queen e7? Can I play queen e7? Though bishop f6. Yeah. Bishop f6 was not expected. I have to go back on d6, and bishop g7 we would get exactly the same position. Otherwise, I want to take on d7. I also want to take on f7 if possible. Most important is that I don't get my queen. Okay, knight c5. What was that for? I can take on e5. Right, I can take on e5. Is there any threat? Let's say b4 can be the threat. But I don't know. Knight e5 seems pretty logical to me. Knight e5. If b4, I can even play at some point knight c4, and c5 is hanging. So I'll take it. Bishop e6. That was his idea, just to take everything. All right. I can go like this, knight d7, and get my rook on 7th, rook d7. Oh, queen d8. I don't know, cannot I take it with check? I can take it with check. I can. Okay, this should be very good for me. Should be. Because I have an exchange, and when you're an exchanger, you shouldn't think of, what is this? He's playing very confidently and very fast, but I don't think that he has such great position. Anyway, can take it. Oh god. My connection is very bad for Banter Blitz, and I don't know what to do about it. I just panic. I don't know what happens. I totally panic. And I have 20 seconds. I hope I'm back, stream is back, everything is good, and there wouldn't be problems. Oh, connection kills me. Oh, look, this is what's that? Okay, I can still. I won. I won. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really sorry about my connection. I don't know what happens. It says that I disconnect and then reconnect again. I thought I have very good connection at home, but doesn't seem to be true. Anyway, this game was tiny bit strange just to give up the pawn on e5 just like this. What I thought was normal was just, I don't know, to play maybe queen c7. You can take this bishop whenever you want, that's not a big deal. What I was planning to do is to take everything here and king h7, play something like rook d1. But I don't know anyway what happens, because there might be a move like f5, and if you take everything then f4, or the knight can be defended because my bishop is hanging on b3, and afterwards to play, like, yeah, you can't defend this very well, so you can just take it and try to develop somehow. But I thought b5 was a bit over ambitious, because then the c6 pawn is kind of weak. I have queen d6, then g6 and c6 are hanging at the same time, and yeah, after queen e7, I don't really know what is the best way. I thought that the best way is to play bishop f6, and if I go queen d6, then it's also again possible to go back, and this was definitely a blunder, because after knight e5, white is just pawn up. All right, another game. So I'm on 50% now. I won one, I drew one, and I lost one, unfortunately, to the guy who I was not supposed to lose. Disappointed young. But I hope I'm forgiven. Let's play somebody who just challenged me right now, and is Zoras. Oh, I'm playing again with white pieces, so let's go with e4. Come on, you just now challenged me. Okay, yeah, now I will play Closed Sicilian, the video series I made on chess24, and you can find it in the video series section. I think it's very interesting video series, so you definitely have to take a look at this, take a look at that if you want to have something not very much loaded with lines and just structure. I think it's quite a playable line, so I would definitely recommend it to somebody who is seeking for a good repertoire against c5. Promoting my video series, don't get me wrong, guys. And should I allow b5? I think I should, because if I play h3 and b5 is played, then e5 will be a big problem for black. f6, knight is hanging, and c6 as well. Still, b5 cannot be played because of e5. So, I just thought it cannot be played, right? He missed it. he missed the tactic, or do I miss something? I don't think I'm missing anything. And this is bad for black. Just a piece up. I can now take it or get back. And just a piece. Okay. Instead of b5, of course, something else should have been played. I don't know if d5 worked, or e5, or anything else with maybe bishop d7 first. Okay, rule number one, when you are material down, you shouldn't try to change pieces because it's going to be easier. And rule number one for for the one who is playing with extra piece, change the pieces, trade them. Okay, let's just not give this g3 pawn, not to give any compensation. Bishop b7, I can trade the queens as well. This is going to be pretty easy, hopefully. Okay, I'll get a rook because I am generally pretty greedy. Thank you for the game. I think that this was kind of a blunder to play b5. Yeah, it was absolutely necessary to play something like bishop d7 or queen c7, and afterwards think about b5 because e5 loses the piece. Now let's play. Who do we play? Chess energetic. Wow, energetic chess. I like energetic chess. And with black pieces, he doesn't want to play. Hello there. We're waiting for your energetic moves. Come on. Okay, there we go. Knight f3. I was playing something like bishop g4 when I was young. It went pretty well, but then I started to play different lines, like with knight f6 or c6, sometimes with g6. And the idea of bishop g4 is to get same things. You can also apply bishop f5, of course, but to get like c6, e6, and this triangle without having the bishop on c8, because then there's a big problem of this bishop. You either have to go b6 or you have to break through somewhere in the center. And bishop g4 kind of solves these problems, but seems like my opponent never ever had it in his or her life. Let's play normal with bishop d6, knight f6. Ideally, I would keep my bishop. For example, if if I have to face h3 and either to take on f3 or not, I definitely. Oh, I wanted to castle, but I forgot that my knight is still on g8, so it still needs to be developed. Okay, here I will definitely play h6 because I anyway wanted to play h6 to have a shelter for my bishop after h3, bishop f5. And if knight e5 here, this is what I'm facing. I can either go bishop f5 and wait, this is what I will do, or take it. I generally don't like to take it because then I feel my dark squares are getting weak, but here I could consider it. For example, if I take it and play knight d7, how do you protect? That's an interesting question. Or I take it, give a check, then play knight d7. How do you protect it? B2 pawn is also hanging, so I think I would go for it. Give a check. To give a check or not, I think I would give a check, because after knight d7, queen d4 is the move I don't really like. I can of course play queen b6 there, but it won't be the same. Better to give a check and then play knight d7. Check. King h1. He's tiny bit slow with only moves, I have to say. Very sorry for that. I always restart, but it doesn't help. Oh, for next show, I'm definitely going to fix. Okay, so his idea was e4 to take, and if I go bishop, let's say g6, then queen d6. That is quite annoying. And if I don't take it, then it is more annoying. Yeah, this I missed. This I definitely missed. I guess I have to take it. There is no other way, and I have to accept this queen d6. But good thing is that I can castle long. I can castle long, right? I'm always confused with this rules. Once I was playing a tournament, and I was quite experienced to, I don't know how to say, like, to realize what is the rule and what not. And here I will go back, because e5 pawn is hanging, so e5 pawn should have problems. Knight e5 I can take, and if take, this means I'm just a pawn up, which sounds good. Sounds pretty good. Okay, right now what can I do? I can go knight d3 with a cheapo, threatening a cheapo. Yeah, exactly that one I was threatening, and I can double on d5. So far so good, because I have just a pawn, and yeah, my position seems to be better. Just double. Also, e5 square is a four-post, I think they call it in English. What is this? Doesn't this lose another pawn? Should be winning. Should be definitely. Okay. Yeah. What can I do? I can go rook d8, d2, sorry. Then I can try to win the bishop endgame. Here. And my plan is to go g5. So at some point, let's say I will go bishop h7. Oh, I could go bishop f7, actually. trying to... This one should not help here because I can go. Okay, let's go e3. Let's go, whoop. Bishop d3. But here I can take the pawns. Okay, I can go bishop e4 and f3 later. So this should be more than enough. I can give a check. And I can take it now. I could take bishop c6 also. Here I can go bishop f3 and queen. And I'm expecting a resignation. Come on. You think I cannot win it? I have 30 seconds. That's more than enough. Thank you. Thank you very much for the game. Yeah, I thought that this knight e5, like bishop g5 and taking an f6 was not a good idea, because generally what is happening is that when you have knights on d7 and f6, they disturb each other. So you don't have space for, let's say, d7 knight to move, and you're dreaming to get your knight on e4, then get your another knight on f6. But with bishop g5, h6 and take, it means that my position got much more much more simple, and I think this is very good for black. Especially after f3. I didn't want to take it here. I thought I can take it always. Yeah, it's also possible maybe because f4, queen b6 and queen b2 might be there. But I was mostly afraid of queen d4, and then I have to go with the bishop back, and there is some tempo for white to play like e4 and so on. So what happened is that after knight e5, bishop f5, I anyway wanted to have my bishop on f5 and f3, yeah. Then queen b6 was pretty bad for white. Now if you defend it with f4, then I will definitely take on a b2. There is no rook b1. You have to go with the knight, and it's still a pawn. And e4 was a good try, but after a long castle, I still think that black is in trouble. I don't know after queen c7 how it is possible to defend this this pawn on e5. Alright guys, one more game. We have time for one more game till the Grand Chess Tour starts, until guys shows the class how to play Rapid and Blitz. And meanwhile, let's play somebody who I never ever played. It's gonna be, oh sorry, I misclicked something. It's gonna be Giovanni Martinez from Mexico. Hola. Hi there. It's your turn. Let's go. E4. Today I have a lot of E4 games, so oh, when I was a kid I was very afraid of this gambit, so then I found out that you can transpose into Alpine, and I didn't even try to analyze this, so I was always transposing into Alpine. Queen d4 is another way to play, but mostly they play knight f3 or cd4, and there I play lots of things with sometimes with e6, d6, sometimes with knight c6, sometimes with d6, sometimes something like I don't know, b6. I've tried many things. Queen d1, d6, and what you gonna do? You're gonna take it or not? That's the question. Generally, I don't think that taking with the queen is very ambitious. Of course, it can be good. After knight c6, usually queen e4 is played, and then d6 or f5 is interesting as well. But queen d1, I think, is a bit of losing tempo because black kind of developed more than white did. White has knight on f3 only. Bishop b5 is another way to continue this. And what can I do here? I can play bishop d7, then I have to be careful with c4. But knight c7 I can play. Okay, not so easy. And I can allow him to take on c6. Or I can play, what can I play? Bishop d7, c4, is that the worry? I don't know, c4, knight c7, ed. Yeah, you wouldn't want to have it. So, okay, I will go queen c7. I really hope at least this stream works. Like the fact that I'm sitting next to the router. C4 is of course very tempting to play, but then I don't know if one might have problems with this. Let's say I play a6, then I'll take with queen, and then you have to play b6. Possible. Anything is possible. b3 also possible. For example, b3 taken e5, queen e5, queen c7, bishop b2, bishop d6. Yeah, but let's do so. I have to be honest, I don't like how I played the opening part. I really don't like it. But at the same time, I don't think I'm doing very bad. Like right now. You have to take it on e5, otherwise I will play f6 and I won't even say thank you. Right. Queen c7, bishop d6. Yeah, that's the way to play. Though here I can play something like knight d7. Oh, sorry. Probably nice. f3 is better to play rather than taking on d7. Knight f3, castle. Knight c3. Knight f6 I can play. Normal, very normal position. Okay. My opponent can decide to take or not. Should you take it? f4. He wants to keep this knight on b5 at any cost. But I have to be honest, I don't think it's a great idea. I will go now f6. If you take it, I'll take it back. And my... Oh! Oh, God. Yeah, that's what happens when... But I can be very nasty now. I can play g6 and queen c5. Can I? I think I can. Queen c5. And bishop c5 and hg. That's the problem. Then I'm piece up. So it was a trap. I can proudly say so. Of course not. I did blunder it, but yeah, it turned out that it's not that good for black anyway. Okay, let's kick this guy out. Oops. Let's play something like this. Knight d5. Okay. Knight. I don't know. Maybe it's better to not give up this one and just defend it. It's a piece, so this should be winning. Okay, here I can play like this, although it was not hanging. And I can just play normal. No greediness on taking an f4. But yeah, this is enough. Thank you very much for the game. I think that queen h5, yeah, was very tempting. But yeah, queen c5, this is the intermediate moves that we always have to check, and the idea is of course that you have to take it, and I take it with check, then I have time to take the knight as well, and it is piece up for black. Thank you very much guys for being here and bearing me and my connection with all the time disconnecting and reconnecting. We will have in 10 minutes, no, actually in 5 minutes, Paris Grand Chess Tour is starting, so I guess you will see more quality games rather than I played here, but I think that it was anyway fun. Thank you for being here, and I'll be back next week with Tactics Test. Have a good week, have a good day, and enjoy. Bye bye.